Let's start this journey with a nice deep breath in. Breathe in. And as you exhale, I want you to allow yourself to settle in your heart space. And I want you to close your eyes. Breathe in again. And breathe out. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. I want you to continue breathing a few more times so that you settle in your body and invite all the attention that has been anywhere through the day to come back to you. Today, we are going to take a journey through each of our chakras and invite the beautiful light, which is universal light, to flow through each of our chakras, cleansing them, clearing them of any energetic imprints, balancing them and aligning them so that our experiences in our life, they can reflect how clear our chakras are. You see, chakras are the energy centers in our bodies, which govern our body parts, the functions of different organs. And the clearer our chakras are, the clearer our experiences of the real world, of our realities, basically. So now that you've been breathing consistently for a few minutes, I want to invite you to imagine a beautiful tunnel opening underneath you. And like a slide, you're sliding down, deep down into Mother Earth and reach her heart. As you reach her heart, find a beautiful bed, your favorite bed. And I want you to climb into the bed, make yourself comfortable, and just cover yourself and allow Mother Earth to take care of you as we go through this journey into the chakras. I want you to take your awareness really high up, all the way to the central sun. You see, when sun smiles down at us, it focuses its rays onto us. I want you to imagine that the sun rays just falling down on us, all the way from the top, activating our crown chakra. So the top of our head, as it touches the crown of our head, like when somebody blesses us or puts their hand on top of our head, imagine the beautiful light just gently waking us up or caressing the top of our head. And the chakra, the crown chakra, waking up, and it opens up like a beautiful lotus. As it opens up, feel the light swirling inside that lotus. And anything that is blocking this chakra from receiving all the messages, all the whole beautiful connection that crown chakra has with the universal or cosmic Google, any block, feel this beautiful light dissolving all of those blocks so that your connection can be really strong. And anytime you need answers to your problems, to your situations, you just have to close your eyes and focus on top of your head, and you will be given the answers. Allow this beautiful light to come down into your third eye. So in your forehead, just above our physical eyes, the center of your eyebrows, there's a point, and within there is a chakra called third eye chakra. And we all know Shiva's third eye. Imagine if we all could see through our third eye, we would be able to see things that are not visible to physical eyes. But for that, we have to have our third eye really clean. Just like if we are driving and our windshield is clouded, it is dirty, it's got mud on it, we can't see. And when we wash it off, it becomes clear. Same like that, because we don't use our third eye. Sometimes it's really hard to feel, to see things that are not visible to the physical eyes. I want you to imagine that light coming down into your third eye, swirling around it and washing it. If it were a beautiful purple or violet diamond covered in mud, and the light was washing it away, all of the muck got washed away from the beautiful diamond, it would be sparkling. Allow that light to fill your third eye so that your vision can become 20/20. So that when you go into a room, when you meet people, you're able to sense so much more. If you have a dream, if you have a calling, if you want something, you can visualize it in detail. And you can hold that vision until it comes true. Beautiful. Allow the light to go down into your ear chakras. Imagine our ears. All the time we are hearing so many things. From the time we are born, sound is always around us. But sometimes we can have harsh sound come into our ears. And by harsh, I mean maybe we were yelled at. We heard things which were not pleasant. Plus, in social media, you see there's so much violence that happens, or the news that is not very pleasant. If all of that keeps coming into our ears, guess what? Our ear chakras are no longer clear or clean. And there's a lot of energy, the lower vibrational frequencies, they settle in. And even when, we want to hear guidance, we ask God for answers. We can't hear the answers because our ear chakras are blocked. So as this energy swirls down, feel your ear chakras loosening up all of that dense energy. And it is all clearing and transmuting into space. Lots of space within your ear chakras. Some of you might experience pressure between your ears. So you may yawn, try to yawn, and it'll release that pressure. As your ear chakras clear, feel the peace, feel the ease and relaxation come into your jaws, your face. Allow the light to come down to your throat chakra. You see, throat is so important because we get to speak. Sometimes we feel as if nobody is listening to us. No matter what we say, we are never heard. And that is because our throat chakras are blocked. Sometimes we feel we always have to, struggle. No matter how hard we try to, manifest a dream, it doesn't come true. And that is because our throat chakras, which are very, very significant when it comes to making our dreams come true, because to get something, you have to ask. And if you can't speak, if you go to a restaurant, you have to place your order. How do you place your order? You can sign. Yeah, you can use sign language, but mostly we use our voices. And from the time we are small, either we are told that you should not make noise, or if we ask something, we are told, don't ask too many questions, you'll get in trouble. Or we've all gotten in trouble for asking too many questions. So what happens is, as a child, we stop asking questions, or we get scared that, oh, if we ask too many questions, or if we speak, if we are loud, we'll get in trouble. And slowly, especially for women, you see, girls should be seen, not heard. Good girls are quiet. We've been told over and over again. Some cultures, that's how we are brought up. So we kind of stop using our voices. But the voices are so important. Our voices are really important. And it's not just with women, even with men. Little boys are also told off. So whether we are a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. The clearer our throat chakras are, the healthier we are, because we are able to speak our feelings. We are able to speak our mind. When we can't speak, it's almost like when a little river is flowing and you stop its flow, what happens? A little pool starts to form. The water doesn't flow. So stagnation happens. And when there is something stagnant, it always breeds mosquitoes or something, it is not a free-flowing water. It's stuck. So allow this beautiful light to remove all of those stuck energies from your throat, making your throat chakra really big and wide. And I want you to visualize bright blue light flooding your throat chakra. Now allow the light to go down to your heart chakra, inside of your chest. Your heart chakra has this intelligence that is, it's amazing how your heart can feel, it can sense. The intelligence is beyond what we can think with our mind. So allow this beautiful energy, this beautiful light to open your hearts, because when we are hurt, our heart closes. When we get scared, our heart closes because we want to protect our heart. Nobody wants to get hurt. We have people that we love or we adore, and we express our affection, and we are told off. Hey, go away, or don't bother me. Or when we were little kids and we wanted our parents' attention, and they were busy. They didn't mean to hurt us, but then we feel hurt. And then we just kind of, our hearts feel small. And so we kind of withdraw. And we create a kind of wall around our heart. But the thing is, when we create a wall around our heart, we miss out on feeling a lot more. Our heart's guidance just minimizes. So we want our heart to be opened up. All of the pain and hurt. Anytime we had a heart broken, maybe it was a romantic relationship, maybe it was any kind of relationship, Maybe it was a job we loved and we were fired, or anything that happened, any trauma that happened, anything that is stored in our hearts and it's squeezing the life out of our hearts. I want you to imagine this beautiful golden light filling our hearts and expanding it. Because as the light swirls around the heart, swirls within the heart, it's melting all of those things that are hurting it, that are closing in on it, that are squeezing it. So imagine your heart expanding, and in your hearts, I want you to imagine a beautiful red rose blossoming. And if you are good with smells, I want you to smell that rose, the fragrance of rose as it blossoms. It floods your heart and it starts to flood your entire being. Beautiful. And imagine this fragrance dissolving any and all hurt from any part of your body. Allow the light to go down into your solar plexus. You see, just below your heart and maybe 2 inches above your navel, there is a spot which is called our own inner sun. Solar plexus is like the sun within us. When our solar plexus is functioning, when this chakra is working well, guess what? We have no problem getting success in life, being confident, being assertive. We have a lot of self-esteem. We feel good about ourselves. We are not comparing ourselves. We don't think about others. We are just so happy and content with who we are. When our chakra is not working, when especially the solar plexus, if it's not working well, sometimes we can become really controlling. Sometimes we start comparing ourselves with other people. We start having low self-esteem. So allow this light to swirl outside your solar plexus, breaking down all the walls, and swirl inside of it to light up that fire in the sun. Anytime we were told we are not good enough, we are bad, we'll amount to nothing, we were told to, uh, act our age, we should not shine too bright. What do we think? Who do we think we are? And so we started to shut our light down. You see, when we each of us have a light that is bright and we are supposed to shine a light bright. But when other people around us feel threatened by this light, they try to tell us to shut up, to shut down. And because when we are tiny, we are dependent on people around us to take care of us. So we try to listen. We try to be the good kids that we are. We try to make ourselves smaller. But in the end, it hurts us. So today, as this light comes into your solar plexus, I want you to imagine it growing and glowing. You see the sun in the sky, it doesn't have to do anything. It just has to smile. It rises, covers its, path through the day, smiling. And next day it comes back again. It doesn't have to put any force. Same like that, our solar plexus, when it is well balanced, it just has to smile. And our life becomes easy. We are happy. We are in control, not others. We are in control of our own emotions. Our emotions don't go haywire. We are not at the mercy of our emotions. We are so well balanced. We are able to take care of ourselves. We are able to say no when we don't want something, when we don't like something. We are able to stand up for ourselves. You see, that is our power center. So fill your power center with that beautiful magic light. And because we are confident, we are powerful, we are assertive, we make better decisions. Allow the beautiful light now to come down. Below your navel, there is Sacral Chakra. And sacral is all about creativity, creation. You see, as women, that is our area where the womb is. And we can create another life. But sacral chakra is also responsible for birthing new ideas. All the creativity. Creativity is not just about painting. You could be amazing chef. And because you're so creative, you create new dishes. You could be, an amazing person at workplace in a company. You get problems solved because you are creative. You use your creativity to whatever issue is, whatever the task is. You are so good. Your ideas just flow when this chakra is working well. Same like that, this chakra is also responsible for relationships, with connecting people. So anytime in our lives, if we were rejected, we felt guilty, we were shamed, we did something and somebody, shamed us. We store all of that in our sacral chakra. Like the guilt, shame, resentment, blame, again, heartbreak, failed relationships, all of that, we store the memories over here. And then when our sacral chakra is not working very well, we don't feel like connecting. We just want to be secluded because we are afraid that we may not be able to create proper connection or we may be rejected. So why try? I want you to imagine this beautiful light coming down into your sacral. And imagine orange color, bright orange or rust color, just bathing your sacral chakra. And as it swirls around your abdomen, it is cleansing all the organs that are associated, that are settled in your abdomen. Allow that orange light to absorb anything that is low vibrational, any emotions of guilt and shame, blame, resentment, and transmute it into pure light, pure love, pure orange or rust color. And you might feel your abdomen feeling really expansive. You might feel a cooling sensation inside of your abdomen. Anytime we've suffered abuse, this is the chakra which retains the memory because we feel hurt, we feel not good enough, we feel undeserving, we feel disrespected. Allow all of these emotions to be taken care of, all the hurt to be taken care of. Beautiful. Feel your abdomen filling up with this divine light and soothing each and every organ. Allow this light to now come down into your root chakra. Root is nothing but the lowermost part. For example, if you think of the tip of your tailbone, your spinal column, the end of it, there is a chakra called root chakra. Because if we were to sit in a lotus position, our root chakra would be the one touching the ground. And as the tip of a tailbone touches the ground, imagine roots growing into Mother Earth. So that's why the root chakra, because it connects us to the earth. When we are, conceived, when we take the body form in our mother's womb, the way, whatever our mothers experience emotionally, physically, the way we grow in her womb, all of that, it's almost like it gets recorded in the root chakra. All the fear. If your mom was not happy, if there was a lot of conflict that was going on around, if you didn't feel welcome, if you felt threatened, for example, a lot of times when somebody gets pregnant, there's a pressure if somebody's really young. And maybe the parents are not ready for the baby and they think of, abortions. Even if they don't do just the thought, they are thinking, but the baby knows everything because the baby is connected to the mother. And that is kind of shocking and traumatic for the baby because she or he has to live in the fear. We don't know when our parents are going to make the decision, and that'll be the end of our lives. So the baby, the fear gets stored in the root chakra. When we are born, same thing. If our birth is traumatic, the fear is stored in the root chakra. As we are little and growing up, and our upbringing was very strict, very harsh. If we had scarcity, we had a hard time finding food to eat. All of that trauma is stored in the root chakra. Anything to do with survival. Anytime, it was almost like we were about to lose our life. All of that, the instinct, that fight or flight, is in the root chakra. Especially when we are not safe, we don't feel safe, we don't feel secure. When we see in our lives, we are not able to create money, we are not able to save money, retain money, we're not able to get success. It's almost always, it is to do with the weak root chakra. So allow the beautiful light to flush out any and all energetic blocks inside of a root chakra. See your root chakra expanding. And as the light bathes it, if you had a power wash, if you went through a car wash, you see the water, there's jets of water just flowing in. And it's high pressure, so it washes everything, all the muck, all the dirt. I want you to imagine that's what's happening to your root chakra. And feel your root chakra just being squeaky clean. And you see Mother Earth, the soil, in some places it's, rich red. Some places it's brown. Some places it's dark brown. It doesn't matter, whatever color comes to your mind. I want you to fill your root chakra with that color. Don't doubt yourself, because that is exactly what your body needs. Now allow the light to flow into your thighs, your knees, your calves, ankles, feet, and through your feet. As it washes away all the dense energy, allow the light to go down into Mother Earth through your feet. And Mother Earth, there's a pool. She has her own light. Imagine there was a beautiful pool of light within her. The light from above through her body, as it travels, it goes and mixes with the pool of light. Mother Earth receives all of that has been washed out of us, and she takes it and she clears and transmutes it. And then, she recycles everything that was not serving us, and she sends back this beautiful, pure mother energy from that pond straight up to us and fills us up through the feet. Feel that light, so gentle, so beautiful, filling us up from the feet, ankles, calves, knees, thighs, root chakra, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat chakra, ear chakra, third eye, crown chakra, and it goes above. Now, as these two lights, you see one coming from above and one coming from below from Mother Earth. One is the masculine light, the father light from above, and the mother energy or light from below. As these two travel through our bodies, they are creating this beautiful spiral energy, which is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And so are our chakras. They are expanded and they're working beautifully. Feel the harmony, feel the peace, feel the calm and serenity bathing you. Each of your chakras shining. Each of your chakras is cleared, it's balanced, and it is aligned so that they are communicating with each other. And when there is harmony between them, you will see that it starts to reflect in your circumstances, in your life, whether it is in your relationship with people, whether it is the jobs that you acquire. If you're looking for a job, the exact job that you want, that makes you happy, just might come your way. If you've not had profit, maybe that is what starts to show up in your business or in your work. Maybe you get a promotion. If it is your health, then because your chakras are working so beautifully, they help each of your organs to work and function at its optimum. So obviously, when your organs are working fine, they produce better health. And how that might show up? Suddenly you might feel you want to eat or drink differently. Your food choices might change. You might feel, oh, I need to take better care of my body. You might want to go out in the sun. You might want to take a walk. You might want to do some exercise. And by exercise, I don't mean joining a gym. It could just mean taking a stroll out in the nature. It could mean you probably go for a swim. It could mean you're doing some gardening work. And when you are healthy, you see, your body is healthy. And because our bodies house our spirit, the soul, our souls get peaceful. And it also helps our mind, because when we are healthy, our minds are quieter. And that also adds to the soul being happier and comfortable in our bodies. So now imagine you are glowing because there's so much light swirling inside. If you were glowing and there was golden sparkles inside of you, just like if a fairy came and dusted its fairy dust in you, you would be glowing. You'd be creating magic. And the truth is, you are a magic. You are a miracle. The fact that you're alive, that you're breathing, you can smile, your heart is beating, that is a miracle. I want you to have a beautiful smile on your face and feel that love in your heart as the beautiful rose blossoms and spreads its fragrance. Feel the beauty of who you are. Each of you. There is no other person like you. Breathe into it. Breathe in your essence. And now, I want you to imagine a root growing through your tailbone and through your feet. And as it is, connecting you to Mother Earth, any surplus energy that has been formed, allow it to gently be released into Mother Earth so that you can feel grounded and centered. And I want you to imagine Mother Earth gently picking you up and taking you up through the tunnel through which you went down and you lay in the bed. Now she's just gently picking you up from the bed, bringing you up through the tunnel into your space where you started from. I want you to become aware of your breathing. Focus on your breathing. Become aware of your physical body. You may wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes, and you can come back to yourself, opening your eyes